Hey everyone, John O'Sullivan here, founder of the Changing the Game Project, and today I want to talk about raising a young athlete in the world of social media. Now, if you've ever felt like everyone's kid is winning all these trophies and championships, you're looking at your news feed in Facebook or pictures on Instagram and you're thinking, wow, look at how all my friends' kids are doing. I don't feel like my kid's doing that well. If you felt that fear and that need to keep up, well, stick around because today we're going to talk about how that really distorts reality and what you can do about it. Alright, we're back. So today we're talking about when you turn on your Facebook feed or you turn on Twitter or Instagram or Pinterest or whatever you do, we're bombarded with images from our friends of their kids getting an A in school. They're winning a trophy, they're winning a game on the weekend, they're scoring 5 goals. We see all these pictures of happy faces and we get these constant messages from our friends that make us feel like, wow, I'm just not keeping up. Their kids are doing so great and my son or my daughter is not doing as well. And what we then begin to feel is, am I doing enough? Am I letting my son or daughter down by not signing them up for extra coaching or doing all this extra stuff? And is every mistake that they're making, is that a reflection of me as a bad mom or a bad dad? Well, what I want to tell you is this. One of the biggest problems about the social media world is that we only see people's good times. The way I think of it is this. Life is like a musical. And what we see front stage when we pay for our ticket and we sit there is the perfect production. The set's all done, everyone's got their lines, the lighting's perfect. But we all know that if we walk backstage, it's chaos, it's a mess. There's spilled paint, there's stuff tossed everywhere, people are running around changing their costumes. And what it looks like to the audience is not what really looks like behind the scenes. Well, our life is very much like that as well. What we see on our social media news feeds, that is front stage. But what it takes to get there, the chaos, the suffering, the failure, all that, that's backstage and that's reality. And in life, if we compare our backstage, if we compare how we feel inside to how everyone else looks front stage, how everyone else feels on the outside, it makes us very depressed, and it makes us very sad, and it makes us feel like we're not keeping up. But that's not reality, because everyone is messy backstage. So if you want to help your kids in sports and in life in general, one of the things that you can do is just take a deep breath and be patient. Take a step back from it all and realize that backstage is messy. Kids are supposed to fail. Kids are supposed to mess up. They're not supposed to win all their games. They're not supposed to score every game. And the more that they do that and the more that they fail and learn from failure, the better off that they are going to be in the long run. The second thing we need to do is realize that talent does not develop in a straight line. We need to be patient. We like to think that talent develops like this, but really it's a squiggly, messy, dirty line that gets better, gets worse, progresses, regresses. And when we remember this, we remember that that's what talent development really looks like, we can go, it's okay that we didn't win this weekend. It's okay that we had a bad season. Have we gotten better? And what we can really say is, not what's bad about this, but what's good about this, and what do we learn from this? And then the third thing, and I think this is really, really important, when I was researching my book, Changing the Game, I interviewed so many parents of older athletes, and I asked them, is there any collected wisdom they wanted to pass down? And they kept saying two things. They kept saying, number one, enjoy this time because it goes by so quickly. One day your kid's in his first soccer uniform and his shirt goes down to his knees and his socks come up to his mid-thighs, and the next day he's in college, and it's going to be gone like that. So make sure that you just enjoy each moment as it comes. And the second thing they said was, if I only knew 10 years ago what would be important to my son or daughter now, I would have done a lot of things differently. See, what they were saying is they thought when their kids were young that winning this championship or being on the first place team or never experiencing failure or tough times, that's what was going to be important. But what they realize now was that what their kids remember is not the win as much as the hotel stay or the van ride. And what they remember is the lessons they learned from a great coach who modeled the right behavior And parents on the team who treated people, treated coaches, treated officials with respect, and treated other kids with respect. And that whatever the coaches and parents did, that's what the kids remember. That's the behavior that they are being told is correct. And surrounding their kids with positive coaches of significance that really made their lives better, that was the most important thing. So as you go home, and if you turn on Facebook or Twitter or Pinterest or Instagram, whatever you do today, remember, you're just looking at people's front stage. But their backstage is just as messy and just as chaotic as yours, and that's okay. That's exactly what's supposed to happen. So enjoy it and embrace it and say what's good about this. And that's how you're going to raise a happy and high-performing athletes. So share your thoughts below this video. Share your comments. Do you ever feel like your front stage and your backstage is being compared to everyone else's front stage, and how you've dealt with it? Thanks very much, and we'll see you the next time.